Hello, my name is Randy Dobson. I'm an instructor here in the Houston, Texas area. And this video will be covering in Autocad taking a DWG file and creating a PDF of it. This is something that you're going to want to do with all of your drawings to create a portfolio that you could have on a computer laptop, your cell phone, or on an iPad, or anything else that you might carry with you, just so if you ever needed to show it to someone. What I've got here is a completed drawing, little project I did last year, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come up here to plot, and we'll just do continue as a single plot. And you may see something like this where it's just a little bitty box right here. This little arrow opens up to some more options. Uh, Now, the first thing you want to do is you really can't start down here because you've got to pick your plotter first. And doing a PDF, the one I suggest is right here, DWG to PDF PC3. That seems to work very, very well. You would think maybe it would be, Foxit PDF or some other just PDF. But this is what I use at my job, so I can pretty much guarantee that this is the best one to use. I've got it on 8.5 by 11 sheet because that's the size of my sheet. Up here, because I don't have this plotter at home, I'm just going to use a monochrome, and then I'm going to change the layout. I could have it set up by the layout, but I'm going to do a window. And when I go to window, it's automatically asking me for the corner of the window. So I'm going to go from here to this end, down here to this end. And let's center the plot. And let's just take a preview and see what it looks like. That's at 1 to 1. And as you can see, the little outline cut line is not there. I'm going to hit escape, and as you can see, I've got the scale 1 to 1, and I want to save this to this drawing, so I go apply layout, because if I didn't want to create it right now, I could just go cancel, which I'll do here in a second. None of these you really need to worry about for just doing your basic stuff, and then just, I can hit cancel. And even if I wanted to say go and open another drawing, let's just say I wanted to open this up and hit OK. If I went to plot, let me go to over here. If I went to plot, continue, and I went to previous plot, notice how it grabbed all of this. DWG to PDF PC3, 8.5 by 11, Windows, monochrome, center, fit to paper, and so if you go and insert my title block as I have it at 00, and you do all of your drawings, once you get one created, and this is what I tell my students, have all your drawings done, and if you can, have a lot of them opened, and then you can just make one PDF after another just by coming up. And in this case, let's just let me go back to plot. Okay, so I've saved all this. I'm going to hit OK. It's going to ask me for a name. I'll just name it that, whatever you want to name it. Sometimes it'll pop up. It did actually on my other screen. Let me slide it over here for you. So there is my PDF that pretty much anybody can look at. Everybody has a PDF viewer, so you've got that. But then again, if I come over and just start a new drawing, and let's say I go to layout and I want to insert my I go to my documents here, if I can find them. That's not actually what I want. Let's go to whoops, missing everything here. Dropbox, school, Lone Star College, and let's just pick this title block here. I'm going to insert it at 00, and I'll just leave these alone for now. So now say I've got my drawing inside of here. When I go to plot, all I have to do is continue to plot single. See, all this is empty. Just come up here to previous plot and it's done for me. Watch when I preview it. See, it's right in the middle. And you can just do this over and over and over, just like an assembly line. So that's why I say once you get one going, it's just so much easier. You can just create PDFs one after another, a couple of minutes, depending on how fast you want to be. You can apply the layout, and that will save it to that drawing. It's really is a nice thing, and again, it creates PDFs so you can look at them in anything, and that's what you need to do either while your course is going on or when it's done, because nothing would be more impressive as if you were at a family or friends party, say it was a birthday party, and you were sitting around and somebody mentioned that they were looking for a CAD operator. Could you send them some of your work? And you could just say, hold on a second here, I've got it on my phone. I'll let you look at some of my drawings, or let me email you some real quick. That's going to make quite the impression with that person from square one, and that's what you want to try to do, again, to differentiate you from other applicants that may be trying for the same job. And that conclude. Oh, before I conclude this, one thing I do want to say is the plotting sequence up here of which you pick when you go to work for a company, it will have all of this. I'm not going to go into every one of these things because when you go to work at a company, they're going to tell you what to use, they're going to tell you what paper size to use, and they're going to tell you what pen tables to use. These are the ones that set the width of a color. Red could be thick, and blue could be thin, and yellow could be shaded. That's where these all, but this will all be set when you go to work for a company. And that concludes this video on DWG to PDF file. Thank you.